As I always love hearing other people's perspectives, they shared some of the ways they live by, a secret, allowing me to bring it forward. And I am not delaying it for you, for us. So let's get it straight right away because we all deserve it. They are good at managing their attention, not their time. Yes, they manage their attention, not their time. They tend to focus their attention on things that actually matter. We know that attention is all around us, just like distractions will always be present. But your attention matters. Because we know the feeling when our time has not been our own, necessarily, basically. Telling us from their own experiences that simplifying our life for producing immediate rewards. As the saying goes, simplicity is about subtracting the obvious and adding the meaningful. To each day, having a clear purpose because none of us are at our best when we get burned out. Because we aren't raised in comfort, but we are made of fire and storms, and to be resilient is precious. And on top of that, there are circumstances, and the world's full of them nowadays. Oftentimes, we are with each other in person, but our attention is elsewhere. You and I have our own 24 hours at our own disposal. The difference maker is how you spend those. Do you remember when your family first brought you to the countryside or to rural remote areas, away from city life, to spend some time, to an ordinary life full of extraordinary things, to the sheer vastness of trees and hills and seas, to learn the lessons of nature by using all your senses with simplicity and harmony? Because they always know your worth, for you to always remember the special things in the simplicity of it. At the same time, to give you more realistic answers to many curiosities. I know sometime when we were kids, curiosity is more important to us than following our parents' orders. But that curiosity gives us a lot more unspoken questions behind it, and to deeper questions under the questions, like realizing that Mother Nature is giving us almost everything that we need. Now you were glad you had a taste of it. The stories of life as it reveals right now, a humble reminder of a simple past, a beautiful past, to something bigger than yourself. It becomes such a part of you that you can't detach yourself from it, marking every moment in your memory. At a very young age, it got you there, right there, in your heart. As I was particularly moved by the way the past affected us in such deep ways, how we recreate it, how we answer it, how the past shapes us, because yes, we inherit the past, but to be shaped by it is another different kind of story. One of the great things about humans is how different we are. We observe life in many different ways. We feel ourselves as we go about our daily routine, reflect on what we encountered, on what we've done, trying to identify the sources of exhaustion in our life and think about how to avoid it. There is nothing we can do to change what happened before, and nothing we can do to change what's happening now. But in the notice of modern life, in our modern world, let's try to find the beauty in our natural world. National parks is the greatest, best idea America ever had. They know how important leisure and recreation are to overall health. When opportunity presents itself, it is always a go-to. Engage in activities in a way that is healthier. By continuously doing it, turns out that setting good habits with leisure can be a powerful way to achieve our goals. They take leisure seriously. They have a love affair with leisure, to do much more productive leisure, believing that serious leisure is enriching. It brings a different kind of satisfaction. Cultivate. Our minds focus in a world of distraction. Research said that we encounter more distractions today than we have in entire history. But how can we best manage the distractions around us? Modifying our environment is one of the top ways to cultivate your focus. Do what refuels you. Do what activities or engagements restore your energy levels. By placing yourself to where you don't have to turn or shield your eyes away from looking at what was worthless, to where you're always a hopeful soul, not a depressed soul. Because hope carries you home. Because hope is not just the idea, but the feeling. It always lingers on how you could always find it. To get more in tune in appreciation of life's beauty, to get up and appreciate life before the crack of dawn, to watch the night sky full of astronomy, to be in the woods, letting the beauty of it speak for itself, where everyday sunrises and sunsets are paintings, by having the sunny disposition every single day. There is so much magic in places like this, to cultivate a feeling of abundance while living simply, to cultivate a soft life, to run your fingers on the texture, to be unapologetically you. Becoming one with nature, connecting to the source and essence of all things, to be in touch with your inner selves with no unnecessary complications. There is so much joy in this world when you just take time to notice the moon reaches right in through your window. Then some nights you watch the moonlight shift across the ceiling. And by noticing, you will see sometimes even better than you could have imagined, when you ultimately discover a million beautiful surprises around it. Go with the flow. Allow things to happen as they naturally would, as the water takes you along to new places. Simply go with the flow. Allow simple to flow in. Life comes in waves, and the way to live is to find a way to ride waves. The sunny and mild day, all blue skies and pretty breezes were meant to be enjoyed. The chip and chatter of birds instead of cars. Get in tune with what moves around you. Declutter. While total minimalism is not for everyone, maybe it's not for me either, but I love essential stuff with meanings, with purpose. Let's help clear out the clutter. Thanks for joining me in this video. Let's get busy living. Thanks for watching.